Hi, it's Wasim Jarrah with Concierge by Wasim. And one of the main questions that I've been getting lately is, Wasim, what's happening with the market? When are prices going to drop? One of the things that, it's no secret is that prices have been rising rapidly for the past year. And the area that we're noticing huge price appreciation is definitely in York region, where prices have appreciated by almost 30% year over year. People today are actually wealthier. Homeowners today are actually wealthier than they were a year ago. So what are those red flags, those triggers that we're looking at to see where the market is going? One of them is a recession. A recession is where you get a lot more people that are losing their jobs, people that can't afford to, make payments on their homes, make payments on their cars and credit cards. And we're not actually seeing that right now. One of the reasons that why we're not seeing it is because of the money that's being pumped, the stimulus that's being pumped by the government right now. So we're not in a recession like 2008 because of all that money. The Bank of Canada wants to make sure that the economy keeps going. Behavioral factors are also something else that we're looking at, which is exactly what we're seeing right now. A lot of people, a lot of buyers were scared to be priced out of the market. So what they did is that they accelerated their purchase. They were supposed to purchase, let's say, in a year or two. They started purchasing right now because they're scared. They're scared that they're going to miss out on being able to afford that home and take advantage of those interest rates. So what they started doing is that moving out of the city, moving out of the core into areas where they can afford, into the suburbs. What that caused is, there wasn't enough listings coming to market. There was a lot of demand. Little supply, more demand caused prices to shoot up. And this is actually the opposite of what happened in 2017 when the government decided that they wanted to introduce a foreign buyer's tax. Buyers waited a bit. The sellers were scared that they're going to lose their equity. They put their properties on the market. We had a lot more supply and less demand. And we saw prices decrease by almost 20%. We're not seeing that right now. And I don't think that we're going to see that for quite a while. Buyer fatigue is also another trend that, I'm looking at, that I actually see right now happening in the market, where more and more buyers are choosing to wait till there's some sort of change in the market, some softening in the market to be able to get in. What happens is that if you get a lot more buyer fatigue and you start getting more supply into the market, that will eventually, cause prices to decrease. Which is something that we're starting to see. I'm not sure whether it's seasonal, just because it's the summer. A lot more opening is happening in the province right now, so you don't get a lot of people looking for properties. But it will be something interesting to see if this trend continues into the fall. Another trigger that we're looking at that doesn't seem to be moving is the Bank of Canada interest rate. So the overnight lending rate, as announced by the Bank of Canada, is going to hold steady at 0.25%. And I don't see that moving. So if you're holding your breath that the interest rate's going to go up and that's going to put some downwards pressure on house prices, I would probably caution you against that, at least for the next year. For more information about the market and what's happening in the market, give us a call.